and welcome to this episode, which today is going to be about the destiny line, the famous destiny line. And the destiny line is the one that you can see on your screen right now, and it's in the middle of the palm, and it's going towards the Saturn finger, the middle finger. So you may be looking at your hand and saying, but I don't have a line like that. And chances are you don't. So maybe you have something similar, like the print that I'm showing you right now. So just one line going up. But it may be just like the next print that I'm showing you, and you can see there are many, many destiny lines. So this person has lots. You may have just one, you may have two, you may have one that is really on the top, you may have one at the bottom. So destiny line is one of the most diverse line that you can think of. So that's why it's good when you have just one that goes all the way up, but it's very, very rare. So we're going to see different examples of the destiny line. So first, what is a destiny line? A destiny line, sometimes it's called the fate line, and I prefer to call it the determination line, because this is a line that allows you to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish in life. That's why instead of destiny, I find you make your own destiny with your determination to do it. So let's look at our first couple. And you can see, so on the left, it's the woman, and on the right is the man. So on the left, you can see that she has not a lot, but she has quite a few different lines, as opposed to him, who has one that goes from bottom to top. Like when you have just one that goes all the way up, this is the best kind of line to have, because it means that nothing can stop you. It means that you, from the moment you are born until the moment you die, you never feel lost, because you always have a goal. Your goal may change throughout your life, but you are always reaching for something. Now, in her case, she tried different things. She was going to school. She stayed at school for a long, long time until she has a PhD or something equivalent. And then she tried something. She's not the kind of person that knew from the start what she wanted to be doing. So that's why you have different lines. In his case, he started in a job, and you don't have to stay your whole life in a job. You can still have one line and do different jobs. But in his case, he started at one job, and I know he's going to probably end his life in the same job. He has been there for about 30 years, I think, or maybe more, and very dedicated to what he's doing. So these two people, he's the one that is going to help her really focus in order to accomplish whatever she is supposed to accomplish. Now let's look at our second couple. Now the second couple, they have a very similar destiny line. But as you can see, it doesn't start from the bottom. It starts a little bit later, more in their 20s or maybe even 30s. So this means that when they started their life, they were not as focused as another person would have, one that starts from the bottom. So for a long time, they just didn't know what they wanted to do. And what I find a little bit sad is that these people met, they were relatively young. And by the time they got a divorce, their destiny line hadn't started yet. And I really believe that if they had met later on in life, they might have had a better destiny together. They might have been able to connect more, because neither one of them at the time was able to help the other person be determined. So it was, okay, let's try this, let's try that. They didn't have a commitment. They were not completely into what they were meant to be doing. So they, as I mentioned, they got a divorce. They are not together any longer. Now, our last couple here, the woman is first and the man is second. And as you can see, the woman has this very strong line from the bottom of the hand until the top of the hand, very committed, very determined to accomplish whatever she needs to accomplish. And in his case, he has a relatively strong line, but the line stops at the heart line. And when the line stops at the heart line, heart is our emotion. So it means that whatever we want to accomplish, we may be stopped by our heart, by our emotions. So yes, we are gung-ho, I want to do that, and then something happens and somebody doesn't like what I'm doing, or maybe I have a problem at work, or maybe something makes me too sad. So my emotion get in the way and I cannot continue. So in this type of line that he has, it's very good that he's with someone who has a very strong, determined line, because he can actually use her line in order to continue. But he will have to be very careful with his own emotions, because his emotion will be in the way and will keep him from accomplishing as much as he should. But if she's strong enough in his life, they might actually get somewhere, both of them, and maybe his line will change. So this is the way we can connect through our destiny line.